What's good? What's good? What's up, everybody? How we doing over here? Up in here. Y'all know what it is, right? It's the fastest hour in tarot. Come back at y'all. We're gonna have a good session, right? It's gonna be a good one. Gonna have some fun. What's up, everybody? What's up, Cup? What's up, Becca? How y'all doing, love? Love going out to all of y'all, keeping the vibrations high. You know what it is over here. Nick the Sack, the tarot's back and never left. Well, love is what we never lack and know the best. Over here, it's raining. I love it though. I love the feel of rain, right? The charge in the air that gets you going, gets you stirred up. It's nice. It's relaxing. Peaceful, even. I don't know. The seasons are changing, right? Preparing for the seasons to change, I feel. Moving through the hurricane in this transition, right? Hopefully nothing too crazy, but you know the feel. You know the feel, right? The air is charged in an anti-spring kind of way. And I don't know. I'm just excited for fall, right? For the fall. So, you know what it is. We're going to hop over to collective, and then we're going to get going on some general. I do have the clock going, so you already know what time it is, right? But we're going to do our thing, right? I'm not going to waste too much time. Hopefully everybody gets a message in, right? Everybody gets read. Yeah. So show some love. Throw some likes on the stream. Subscribe if you haven't already, if this is your first time seeing the channel, or if you missed the broadcast. Yeah. Check us out. Hit that notification. That way you can be notified next time we go live and you can get your messages read. So let's do the collective and then kick it over. So yeah. Back on the table. Back on the board. Now I want to at least get like one in, right? I did want to get like one session in a week. So keep your eyes out, right? I do want to post more. But those might be like closed messages. I might still be doing them live, but we're not going to do the general readings thing and all that, you know what I mean? And that's just cause. Because I want to build the reading side of things. I mean, well, the collective side. That said. Recall memory. So for some of us, we're in this nostalgic place, right? Self-remembrance, remembering ourself, our path, our journey, and the steps that we're guided to take at this time. Death and transfiguration come with this wave of bliss. I told you it feels good. This charge, we're letting go, right? You know, it's in touch with that fall, you know, letting the old leaves die away, right? Old branches being cut, but it's freeing, right? Kind of remembering who we are and letting the falsehoods, you know, of the past or up to present decay, right? Break away in a freeing, transfiguring way. White Lady, Mother of Pearl. This is like an as above, so below type of deal. Being who we're meant to be, being who we're supposed to be, is what I really want to say, right? That pearl, right? And sometimes it takes time for that pearl to reveal itself or come to shape or form, but all the while it's being formed through persistence and being itself, right? Being a pearl. Purification, right? Rites of purification. Definitely what this death talking about. New beginning, new cycles happening for us. Definitely. A time of reflection, a time of cleaning out underneath our fingernails, right? Cleaning out underneath the, the rug, right? Everything that's been swept under it. We're, it's the spring cleaning, but it's fall. You know, it's a clipping away, if you will, in order to make room for, what's really true, right? What's still alive, what still has that potency, and cultivating that, right? For sure. What we're not seeing, dangerous pussy, the past, so perhaps ways in which certain things might be holding us back, and we're not recognizing them at this time. Okay. This would be, I feel like, spiritual misalignments, maybe ways in which we've shortchanged our spiritual growth. I want to say countenance, taking spiritual responsibility for our decisions. These are, I guess, the hard places, the hard gates, if you will. That's what I'm seeing, anyway, right? That's how it feels. So, in this, we are revealing the hidden mastery within rebuilding the foundation of our spiritual intent in regards to our choices and decisions. What I'm seeing for us. Anything else? Anything else? Yeah, bring this mastery to our foundation. This future is secure through, again, keeping our vibrations high. I feel like keeping our head up and allowing ourselves to flourish or bloom, blossom through this purification of ourself, or our energy, you know. Yeah, paying attention to what's fleeting, I feel like, right? To what could be missed. And so by focusing in on what is slipping, perhaps we're yet able to grasp it, right? That's how I feel for us. Yeah, so, yeah, people who are here rocking with us, feel free to post a question over in the chat. We can get rolling with that. Just a little more from my collective. Queen of Pentacles coming out, conservatorship. Probably in regards to, I feel like, health. For a lot of us, keeping like our health right. I want to say eating right, nutrition, to like feed our body, keep everything in containment, to sustain ourselves or maintain our strength, you know, not to give away our strength. Five of Cups, because I feel like a lot of it's going to be needed to push us forward at this time. A lot of emotional investments that are going to require a lot of, I feel like, physical resources in order to give. So there's a lot of like doing behind the like there's a lot of work behind the emotional work, or connecting in an emotional space or way. I feel like this is going to take a lot out of us. So I think we do want to be vigilant on how we're taking care of ourselves at this time in order to give more and have more reserve for emotional situations. Judgment, and this is kind of just casting our lot to the world, right? And seeing what happens for us. Eight of Swords in reverse, breaking cycles, right? So another hit, maybe if we haven't, particularly if we've been in a space or, bad patterns, that type of thing, breaking out of that in order to make more room. I'm almost getting like destroying a web, like a spider web, like this twisting, turning kind of a thing. And it's like breaking out in order to set ourselves free, in order to actually give this a try, give this a go, right? Is how I really feel. Appreciate you, Becca. Thank you, love. Yeah, I got you. Post something with your bad self or with your good self. I appreciate it. High Priestess in a hidden position, and I do feel like there's it's a crossroads. It's us figuring it out as we go, sure. But I think there's also too maybe like either an ignorance, or I feel like out of sight, out of mind kind of a thing. Again, so it's like not wanting to see or look at, right? Not wanting to take a look at what's right for us or wrong for us at this time. So it's almost like we don't want, again, I said earlier, there's a countenance, right? Being like spiritually responsible for our actions, for what it is that we're doing, the decisions that we're making or have made. And I see like maybe this reluctance to take that look. So we got to break out of these patterns, these cycles, these habits, but that's only going to be through right discernment and recognition, and beginning to take responsibility, allowing that to take shape and take form, or that way we can give emotionally to this situation, doing the work, putting in the work, right? And I feel like it is going to be work, but only in that way are we going to be able to be truly judged and truly seen for how we are and for who we truly are, right? For what we have done. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, over here on the board, it's begun. Becca B. Tarot, thank you for your donation. Appreciate the love. Thank you for supporting this channel, this work, and everything that we do. You help us stay on the air, so thank you, love. Anyway, that said, does Marquise, the Leo, have good intentions towards me? Rocking with the Becca B. We are talking to each other, getting to know each other romantically. Wanting to know his true intentions. Dig it. What about these intentions? Getting in that romantic space with the Leo. Leos could be Leos are a fixed sign, but what are we fixed on, right? Blah. A Leo's a fixed sign, but what are we fixed on? Right? What is the fixation? Is it you? Is it the chase? This player energy. We can't be stubborn, we can't be prideful. But let's see what the cards have to say. Alright. Snake energy's here. But this could be decisive, directive, okay. Kind of in that like, I will have what's mine, I will take her kind of a thing. Calculating, right? Definitely with that pounce, right? There's a pounce kind of an energy. Arcadia, what's up? What's happening? How you doing? Cool to see you. Thanks for coming by the stream, though. I appreciate you. Okay, he's coming out with the work recognition. Creatures of habit, aren't we all? Okay. So I do feel like it's less so, like I feel like he's willing to put in the work here. It's just he has something that he wants. So I do feel like he's desirous on this level. With that as a foundational read, sounds good. I feel like going for it despite not knowing what the outcome's going to be. So I feel like we're just kind of trying, or we're going after it, right? Through the fog, through the mist, through the veil, even if we don't see a new beginning here. And that's not necessarily how we're looking at it. Yeah, so desirous of you, willing to put in the work for you. Oh, this is that's sweet. I quite like this setup. So here you are coming out as a pair. He's got work on his side. That's the foundation. I see him fighting through the fog, the mist, the veil. I do see desire. But okay, so this could also be lustful, right? Sex is, is kind of written into the card there. Trying his luck. Yeah, this is where I said I feel like he's just pushing through, trying to find something that will work if something doesn't work. And so it's all because of what we want over here. What we want to you. Communication in reverse. Okay, so I feel like maybe we might just be taking it this way then. Maybe because we're not sure what to make of him or what to make of his actions here. I feel like we might just be kind of reading into the situation a bit, or seeing him as, or misinterpreting, perhaps this lust or this want, this desire, sure, and overseeing maybe like the work that they are trying to put into to see some type of foundation come forward. So I do feel like there's a yes here. Taking a shot at building some type of foundation between us. I feel like there's an opportunity for basically messages to be misconstrued as being perhaps overly one way as opposed to, the whole picture. And so loyalty and a reversal. So I think that's what we're really concerned with here, right? This what this is concerning is he going to be is he loyal in the situation, or is it really all this? But I see him putting in that work though. And I'm just taking a lot of reversals today. Hidden aspect, clarity in reverse. So maybe what we're not seeing is that we're not clear on what it is that we're looking for, or what loyalty would look like. So maybe we're measuring him maybe before we've even taken stock ourselves to see what it is that we're measuring for. Does that make sense? And so maybe there's like not a baseline that we're reading out of. And in the same way, then it becomes distorted, right? Because like the mirror's bent. And so we're seeing it out of proportion or out of shape. Maybe we're not holding that to anything. And so I feel like it's perhaps indecision on your part, that I think there's an aspect of you or level of you that might be reluctant, that still isn't believing that this could work. And so I think that's the breakthrough for you, is you reaching a yes in your mind, where you're willing to go forward as well in order to see things evolve here, and then read it on that. But I do see him showing up. I see him showing up. And maybe I feel like romantic advances aren't, I feel like it's the romance. He's kind of doing this out of maybe doing too much. Too much or too little. I feel like there's an imbalance here. But I don't see him giving up either, though. I do see us being attracted and wanting to change, or, kind of like figure out your, the combination, right? Like what works with you, right? What works. That chemistry, unveiling that chemistry here. Taking actions towards a new beginning, transform to a new beginning. So again, I feel like this person's willing to change, probably knows they're not perfect, and wants to, be adaptive, adapt to the situation, adapt to the connection, and, be that, or at least see that, see this come into its next level, its next step. Anything more at the heart of the situation? No relationship yet. I don't think you see a solution or revealing. Okay, so I mean things are, it's kind of obvious. I mean things are revealing themselves. More so, okay, I think you're coming to more clarity about taking this seriously over here, right? Maybe like that collective reading I said, maybe taking a little bit of that responsibility for cultivating this outcome that it is that we're wanting, and how much of that investment it's going to take, right? Man, totally tied back to that collective. I totally see that collective message now in what I was talking about with the tarot. So yeah, definitely resonating with that as well. Becca, thank y'all for your donations. We got some donations in. We're definitely gonna hit y'all up with some readings here. Yeah, this is what I'm seeing. Final messages. Final Fox in reverse. Maybe it's open up and be curious. Be curious about our outcome, about what this could look like, what this could turn into, right? I think, again, tapping into part of that belief structure and saying, this is something that I could, that could work, that could happen. And there's an excitement there. There's also a like stepping over into the danger zone, right? New beginning is being called in for you. I say go for it. I say take a chance with this and, measure them at their worth, but also wow. I'm trying to think of something witty to say. I don't know, the gods are in an uproar. What else can I say? It's going down. Something is mixing and turning. It's going crazy outside. Either way, I am seeing this, though, open up to curiosity. I feel like allow this fox to come through. right? I feel like it wants to be, and maybe we're holding ourselves back or out of that curious, playful, fun energy, and more in this like, I have to make sure this is going to be right, or this is going to work out, or that I'm not going to be maybe played here, this logical appeal, and then really it comes over into, well, look, I got to, there's still questions. There's still more left to explore. Just the fact that you're not decided yet maybe means that there's something more to this, right? And I feel like we know this on a subconscious level, and that, new cycles are being pulled forward. We might be getting involved with this person. We might be getting interested. We might be doing our thing on the, snowballing this thing, right? Seeing some type of a path come out of this. There is an 11 here, I think, as long as we get over this loyalty thing, right? So using measuring right discernment over, loyal ambitions, but what does loyal look like to you is my final take, right? What does the loyalty look like to you? What would it look like if it wasn't, right? However, maybe we're twisted on those. So I'd say look at those, examine those and how they're impacting the connection. You're welcome, love. I appreciate you. All right, we're gonna take a look. See who we got first. Dun 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 dun. Well, appreciate the love. I don't see you on here, and sometimes I'm like, I don't know if I should say your name or not say your name. Oh, there you are. So you are on here. Perfect. Up to you, Tarot. Thank you, love. I appreciate the love. Hope you're having a good day. Thank you for supporting the channel. Please feel free to post. Right. Love to get some cards out here for you. Cass, we are keeping it open. However, we do suggest something around 5 or 10, given inflation, the market, everything's crazy, It makes a difference. It makes an impact. Give what you can, though, right? I don't want to exclude people from readings. I don't want to pocket watch. Everyone's situation is different. This is a service for the people. So was love life plus lust? Is that a username or just regarding you? But I feel like I do feel drawn to some love messages regardless. I feel like this is where we're at. All right, we're on up to you on the donation end, but definitely hang around because, we do the donation list. Otherwise, we do popcorn. So post your question. We'll get to your question. Glad to have everybody in the building. Right, for sure. Wedding, connection, and commitment. Okay. Looking for growth, but are we ready? I feel like we're edgy. Passion. Maybe I feel like we're reserved on some level. Why do I feel like we're afraid of commitment? Someone is. We're not over our ex. Release your ex in a reverse position. That's the one that got away. Is that what it is? Hey, and I appreciate you, Cass. Whatever you can, and that's how we do, right? We all do the best we can. Hey. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for believing in the vision, right? Thank you for, believing in this exchange. I believe we could do something. So, releasing your ex, in order to unbuckle this hidden passion, right? Religious factors, ethos, ethics. Maybe I feel like we're not good enough over here. Not good enough for a connection, right? Maybe that like people don't want us. Kind of second guessing ourselves, second guessing what other people want in the equation. Okay. And so, yeah, I mean, so I feel like maybe that's what it is there's an aspect of, I mean, I'm just going to roll with it, right? Like, so I feel like we don't want to commit to anybody per se, or maybe we're not passionate about commitment on that level, giving ourselves to any one person or individual. X also speaks to expectations. Maybe there are some expectations that we haven't gotten over when it comes to connections, certain things that we don't want to let go of. Religious factors in reverse. It does feel like we're in disagreement here. It feels like we're in disagreement with maybe how things, quote unquote, should go. I feel like that's the disconnect. That's where, the passion goes out. And it's like our perspective does not meet maybe the world's perspective, or it's not what we want. So we could have a fundamental disconnect here in regards to our expectations or ways and perspectives in which we are set in, right? Our ethos, what it is that makes us happy, what it is that we want, what we desire, seems antithetical towards, a passionate, like, connection or commitment, I want to say. And so I don't think this is what we want. I don't think this is what we love. Okay, so give us some messages about this situation a little bit. Honeymoon. Maybe this is speaking in regards to romance. I feel like the right connection that incites that kind of passion or connection that makes you want to take it there. I feel like that's the only way. And so it feels like an indulgence of sorts, where it's like when you find that it's somebody you can't let go of, right? Whenever you don't want them to go, this kind of a thing. I think there's a return of self here as well, getting very right in ourselves, being like totally wholly fulfilled and self-satisfied, and then in a healthy way, perhaps seeing something in somebody that really ignites you. Deceptive path. So maybe we're not being completely honest with ourselves about how happy we are. We do have questions, and why do we have concerns? Is it because we're, not falling in line with society? Is it because society's not falling in line with us? Or is there an incongruence here that's maybe being held on to out of spite or rebellion? And so is this a rebellious move to buck some type of like expectations that are on you, that are opposed to maybe your sense of independence or freedom, and somehow that still like kills the passion there? But I think perhaps cultivating some type of authentic honeymoon of the self perhaps there's an aspect of some type of self-deception or not being honest with ourselves completely. If something's bothering us, then perhaps there's something to be uncovered in or within that soulmate energy. Maybe we don't believe in a soulmate. Appreciate you, Cass. I did get your donation. I don't feel like we believe in a soulmate. I don't think we believe in a connection. I don't think... So these expectations and self-deception might be not believing that it can happen or it could work. Or being afraid of being that vulnerable to express your love. And maybe we're not seeing that we are being that way, that we are in fact being that way, but I feel like that's almost how we've like committed ourselves to being. Like, and so maybe we're talking about like character, personality integration, or, you know, the like belief system where we're seeing it one way, but it's incongruent with our experience. Or perhaps it's incongruent somewhere in emotional center. And so why do we feel, I feel like maybe alone. Past life relationship. Could be healing some type of past life, some type of like karmic, like hurt, rebellion, that type of a thing. Man, and that's heavy work to write some type of like karmic or lineage kind of thing going on in your past. But maybe you can travel in the astral and meditate to a deep place and try to kind of reconnect with your heart space through the lens of your past lives. And maybe energetically, I mean, if you're powerful, you can find something there and you can kind of like impact that or touch that or release it or let it go on some level. Or I think simply to bring it into awareness, right? And then see that, oh, you know what, I do have like a chip on my shoulder or something. I do have like something extra there that I just can't let go of, or you know what I mean? And then like by identifying this, then we're able to work with that. This could be deep, and this could be also why we're seeing like the pattern continue, right? Like it's in the DNA type of thing, sometimes people say, right? We're kind of experiencing the same things over and over. Rob, what's going on, brother? How you doing, man? Attraction in reverse, hidden. I don't want to say it's like unattractive, but I feel like we're like not wanting to be attractive, right? So I feel like we're in that kind of stealth mode. Like we kind of like in the hidden, don't want to be seen until we want to be seen. It's just we're operating like, I don't know. I want to say opposite of how we maybe want to be or want to be carrying ourselves. Like I feel like the cloud or the shadow should lift. This romantic feelings, I feel like this like sensitive, this vulnerable kind of space and allowing romance to develop. I feel like to be, I don't know, swept off your feet, you know, loved, cared for, and have you find some type of meaning in that. You know, not like being vulnerable to like an exchange that's different. So, playfulness, right? Having fun, right? To recapture romance, shout out Spirit, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. The cards got it right on that one, for sure. So it's about letting out your youth, having fun, right? This is the type of vibration. This is the type of vibration that draws all that in, because all of a sudden everybody wants to have fun with you, right? You know, you become the fun one. And this is just by like having that, like pulling back a little bit, not being so like reasoned, you know? I feel like we're just kind of need to pull back into that emotional space and have some more enjoyment out of life, or have enjoyment in life kind of be the most paramount, and then just go with that expression, you know what I mean? Because I feel like it's like a control thing, or it's some type of like, it's like we start getting cagey or edgy whenever it comes to this connection or commitment side of things, and it's like, you know, there's something there, and it's how we're seeing ourselves, it's our belief set, and we need to recapture the playful side of ourselves. You know, when that starts coming up, it's time to go back to this playfulness and this expression. And dare to be vulnerable. You become the fun one. Hey, well, I mean, if you feel it, you feel it. Then I'm feeling it. Yeah, for sure, for sure. And get into that expression, that expressiveness. And yeah, just have fun with it. Just have fun with it, dude. Past life relationship, let's take a look. Authority figures. You know, this could be like some type of divorce, splits, legal matter, property, losing some type of court case, that type of a thing. Leaving or travel in the reverse. And so I feel like maybe being put out over this decision or judgment. Vows coming out as well. So it definitely feels like a divorce or something like that. Perhaps something that put you out, or created some type of a grudge, right? A begrudging kind of right, like a situation that you couldn't leave. But I want to say it was like by being put out. It was a situation that you couldn't leave. And vows are some type of like, well, broken commitment here, at least on one level. Could be a multitude of levels with it as well. Likely I'm feeling. But perhaps maybe get in touch with some of that type of energy for release, right? As far as situation. But this is what I'm seeing, right? This is what I'm seeing. Anything else? You deserve love. Beautiful. Unrequited love. Wonderful. The story's not yet over, right? And you know what? Let this nostalgia, let what you're feeling now be your arrow, be your guide, right? You have found the line up to you, Tarot, right? You know, the guiding line that pulls you back, right? That you follow, and it takes you exactly where you're meant to be. That's this feeling, right? That's this unrequitedness, this nostalgia, this notion. That's your guiding line. That's what this reading's for. All right. I wish you the very best in your situation. Best outcomes for you. I appreciate you, love. All right, taking a look. We're back. We're back at it. Next on the list, let's check it out. Yeah, Cass. We got Cass over here. Cass, you got the board. Yeah, you got the table, Cass. All right. Cass says, okay, so my question is, am I on the right path in my life? Feeling a little directionless lately, and I really want to know if my guides have anything they want me to know right now. Okay. Feeling directionless. Island of Jewels, mastery over time, cultivating greatness within oneself. So you are the treasure. All right, over here we're developing ourselves. We're meant to develop skill set, building projects. There's an aspect of patience as well as like discipline, self-mastery coming in here. Potentially a new project or seeing something through. Awakened spirit in reverse. Energy check. So it feels like we're not yet awakened or we're not yet conscious to this. This would speak to me as purposelessness or directionless type vibes. But what we're not seeing, right, when our back's turned, what we can't see is this island of jewels. What it is that we have to, I suppose, invest our time in, this mastery. So key in with what you think, with what you resonate mastery with, right? What is a master to you? And when you can think of mastery, it's automatically going to key you in with, you know, relational or relevant like aspects for yourself, right? Things that you can key in on, or these same skill sets, things that you admire, you can reflect, you can awaken, you can inspire you into building a foundation, which is what we're needing. A foundation that sees, that sets, that allows, that maintains, that sustains, right? The sustainer. And so I feel like maybe this vision hasn't been seen, sustained, but I feel like it can't be sustained if it isn't yet seen. I feel like we're not yet awake to what it is we're maybe meant to be doing. I do feel like there's a disconnect. Let's see. Give me an archetype. You know, I usually don't find a way to bring these out, but this is a perfect question for these. The sword. All right. Embodying strength at this time. All right. Kind of cutting through the darkness, if you will. There's an aspect of courage and fearlessness, I feel like. Plunging into the deep, into the unknown. Taking chances, taking risks, having faith in yourself. Gaining surety. Tipping the scales a bit here. Again, I'm just getting this like plunge through the darkness, and in order to see, in order to find what's inside. I feel like we're challenging ourselves here to the unknown, towards the unfamiliar. I would say definitely like new things at this time, new challenges, new experiences, stimulating our creative space, getting, utilizing the senses, getting in touch with the senses, getting in touch with nature, really opening your eyes to the world around you, to be led and be inspired by it. Okay. So I think there's an aspect maybe where tell me if you're wrong, if I'm right or wrong. I mean, there's a space of like we're not allowing because we feel like we kind of know. Like I almost feel like a boredom or like I know already, kind of a thing. But like by not diving into it, I feel like we're passing over it or kind of walking by it. I feel like there's a lack of maybe recognition or taking it maybe seriously or face value. Ten of Cups. So I feel like our heart space does not match up with our idea space. It's like we know how we want to feel. We know how we want things to be, but we're completely out of sync with how to get there or what it takes to make the decisions in order to see that fulfilled, right? It requires mastery. So I feel like there's like we want what we're not willing to do, perhaps. King of Wands, I definitely feel that way. And so we're gonna have to cultivate strength here and like consciousness through our actions and through leadership, taking lead of our life, our situation. It's kind of like daydreaming a little bit is kind of what I'm getting. It's like we kind of, equivalent exchange here, getting the balance, getting how things work, right? The spiritual principles behind growth, manifestation, that kind of a thing. And I do feel like, again, back with the collective reading, there's an aspect of needing to take responsibility in order to do the work that's necessary to have this emotional fulfillment. And it's like you're just going to have to give more of yourself to the situation, because until we make this proper physical exchange and a spiritual exchange to have this emotional outcome, it's not going to happen. And so we're just well-wishing, right? We're just hoping it'll happen without the foundation, without having done what was necessary, and by kind of skipping over, the dull parts, right? The parts that don't, that we don't want to do, right? This is that responsibility, that King of Wands in reverse. Cultivating strength and leadership here on our path. You are the guiding light to your journey. What you're not seeing is indecision with your ideas and your ideals over here, holding you back from taking actions that are required to see you be challenged. But I feel like we're not wanting to be challenged. So it's almost easier. It's like the armchair kind of approach, right? Like we're just kind of saying it, but not maybe taking that action, taking those leaps of faith required idealistically. And judgment in reverse, and so we can't be judged. There you go. That's the same outcome of the collective part, because we're not showing our true selves, right? We're still holding back. And so once we make that a part of who we are, right, showing up, for this equivalent exchange, then I feel like that's where the challenges are going to come in. They're inevitable, but they have to be overcome, and we have to decide to overcome these in order to get this, in order to reach this place, right? And it's just how it goes, We gotta be this, and choose to get through it, From a headache to excellent situation. 10 of Cups, perfect emotional situation. But it's all happening through this give and take. It's a give and take process over here. So for you, you're getting turned on to all this, right? You're getting this consciousness. You're receiving all this light, all these experiences, awakening your higher self over here. So you can see what it is that you truly want, desire, and is worth, waiting for and working for, right? Having that discipline at this island of jewels, right? But the true island of jewels and the true one worth waiting for and working for is yourself. And that's what we're realizing, all right? That is the meaning of the Island of Jewels card. And that's what I had for Cass. Definitely, I appreciate you. We're gonna speed it up, right? Those are donation reads. So let's hit the freebies. We're gonna keep it rolling as long as y'all got us, y'all got me. We got 8 minutes left on the clock, right? It's go time. So y'all, please feel free to post. We're gonna get through whatever we can. Will R come back to me? Pallavi. Let's check it out. Is R coming back? 3 cards or less? Definitely. Feel free to post. What's going on? How's everybody? What's up, Psychic? How you doing? Loyalty back over here. Reversal. Time. Feel like we're playing games. I do. I don't think your luck is in the cards. Dog energy. Feel like we're coming back as a dog. Kind of wasting your time, keeping you waiting. I wouldn't want to wait around. I would not want to wait around on this person. Keep it moving. Spirits say no growth here. Spirits say they're the same as they've ever been. I'm done. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Yeah. Scoundrel energy. Hey, y'all, keep posting. Appreciate you. What's coming towards me for the month of September? Sio Chanta. The month of September. I'm more into the tarot when it comes down to a monthly read. I'm not gonna lie to you. Knight of Swords. I see you working. I see you getting it. Going after something. Going after this ideal. Some type of a vehicle. Maybe you're getting a vehicle. But this could also be a plan, right? Action plan, that kind of a thing. Putting something to work, right? Getting after it. I feel like we have been doing our thing, getting the bag, getting the money, being stable with our finances. Trying to save, right? Have all bills paid. I feel like looking after house and home for sure. Coming out with Page of Swords in reverse. Not being naive, right? So doubling down on this foundation. We're really being sure that what we bring back is safe and secure. 2 of Pentacles in reverse, though, on the outcome. For all this effort, it feels like we're still not back right. So I think we're still trying to kind of get out of the mud or get out of maybe like a debt situation, some type of imbalance, trying to balance out spending. I feel like this is why we've been so busy. Maybe we're trying to pay somebody back, maybe like a repayment, that kind of a thing. Did we not read the terms? Oh no, something like this. Try not to be naive here. 9 of Swords. Trying to find that growth. Overcoming, right? Overcoming. All. King of Cups. I don't feel like we're very happy about the situation right now. Maybe it feels like things will never get better in one side. But I feel like we are doing it, though. All right, with this 4 of Pentacles, we are establishing some type of foundation here, and we are getting after it. So that's what I'm seeing. Psychic. What am I seeing in the next month? I'll take a look. Yoicks. Quick reads. Queen of Pentacles over here in reverse. Maybe like a financial stability, health stability, that type of deal. Devil in the present position. Maybe you're the psychic vampire for real. I don't know. I see you maybe going after some type of come up or trying to work some type of, maybe this could even be magic or something like that. Trying to find some type of come up, but Star in reverse looks like it's not coming in, or at least not yet. Looks like we gotta wait. Looks like we're waiting for something to come in. It's like we gotta break the cycles. We gotta break these cycles or habits in order to see more stability come in, and us to be in maybe a healthier place or a more stable place that makes us feel more emotionally happy or secure. Queen of Swords. We're split ideologically. Maybe we feel like some other type of thinking is going to bring us more stability. But maybe we're split because we haven't really seen it. Not for me to say. Magician in the hidden aspect. And so maybe we are again, I feel like with the Magician card here, Devil card here, Star card here. Definitely could be looking to manifest something. But the new beginning is hidden, or the magic is at bay. The magic is hidden. And so we've got to ask ourselves, what is hiding from it? I feel like we need to connect maybe more with it. This could be belief structure, perhaps beyond our head, though, right? I feel like we're going beyond the ideological into the physical, maybe the earth-based, maybe incorporating some type of dirt into our practice. But I do feel like we need to dig into like the earth. I'm getting the earth element so much here. The salt of the earth, like the dirt of the earth, just almost like I don't know, grab some dirt, work with some dirt, gardening, that type of a thing. Like the rhythms, the harmony of the planet, frequency of Mother Earth. I feel like maybe to see some of this come more into fruition for us. I'm just feeling that way. Just feel like there's too much air going on right now. Too much thinking, too many thoughts. It's clouding the whole ambition or outlook here. Yeah, no new opportunities coming in with this clouded thinking. So I feel like we need to clear our mind, clear our headspace. Maybe we're overthinking things too much. And, if we are so committed to some type of manifestation here, I feel like it's going to be through maybe more practical, like down to earth type of energy or conduit. 5 of Wands in reverse. Last card. Let's see. Okay, so I do see an inner peace or harmony here with our actions coming forward. Perhaps this will elevate us. 9 of Cups in a hidden position. Treasure, self-growth. Maybe we feel like we want more. I definitely feel like we want more. Maybe, I don't know, it's never enough. There's an aspect of what we want and seeking that, trying to find that. What we want is within, right? We are the treasure that is springing forth. I think we simply want to be proud of ourselves. if you ask me. But that doesn't cost a penny, you know. Self-outlook. Well, that's what I got, famo. Right on time. So, if you didn't get a chance to get read today, definitely subscribe. Thanks, everybody, for liking the stream, right? Thanks, everybody, for watching. Definitely catch up with us on the next one. Yeah, be notified. That way you know next time we go live. And, yeah, you know, hey, y'all stay positive. Y'all stay loving. Yeah, make somebody smile today, right? Make the world a better place. And it surely will. I'm Nick the Sack. Tarot's back and it never left. I'm going to try to catch up with y'all again sooner than later. Yeah, again, stay notified because we do what we can out here. Thank y'all for subscribing and donating. I want to say donating. Thank you for donating and keeping us on the air. Helping us do what we do. That said, I'm taking off. Y'all be good. Peace. And later.